Facebook fam. Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Shuga Shootin the Breeze. It's Shuga Shootin the Breeze, y'all. Look, we up. We here. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Look, we done made it. We here. Eyes wide open. Eyes wide open. What time? But 10:55. 10:55. I'm in the window. Between 10 and 11. I said, I'm going to come on. I'm going to get on here. I made it, y'all. I made it to my window. I'm in there. What's today? August the 25th. A Tuesday. We had another Tuesday again. Last Tuesday was what? Last Tuesday was the 18th. This Tuesday is the 25th. Yeah, we're going to make it to another Tuesday. Here we go. And Sugar's here. And I'm glad to see you here too. I'm waiting for you. To show up. I'm waiting for you to show up to shoot the breeze with me here on my Facebook porch. I'm waiting for you to show up. Surprise me, y'all. Surprise me. I like to see that bubble pop up. I like to see who gonna come and sit a spell with me today. Who gonna come and sit a spell with Sugar today? I'm gonna wait and see. But in the meantime, before I get to running my mouth, I gotta sing my theme song. Y'all. Shuga Shootin the Breeze, 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 y'all. Hey, Shuga Shootin the Breeze, y'all. 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 Say random when it hits me, I run with it. Yep. Random when it hits me, I run with it. That's how I do. When it hit me, I run with it. And I hope when it hits you, you run with it too. Yeah. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. That's my theme song. Get you one. Write you one. Sing it to yourself anytime. It make you feel good. It make you feel real good. Even if you can't carry too much of a tune, but they your words. They're your words that you wrote to yourself, so sing them to yourself. So listen, y'all. It's a beautiful day out there today. It's beautiful. The sun is out. It's out. It's shining bright. Y'all. I've been out there because I have to make sure. I got to get out there and see for myself. And you can stand here and look out the window all day. But if you don't go out there, you won't know how I feel. So I have to get out there. If I go out. If the weather permits, I can go out there. I'm going. So it was about 9:30. Plunking around out there, just plunking around out there in the yard. Looking at stuff, being nosy. Seeing what's out there. Stuff that be growing. That ain't got nothing to do with it. It be growing. I go out there and see what done grew. Who out there. Nature be out there just taking over. It just takes over. Spiders. Birds. Dragonflies. Yeah, they all out there. So I go out there and see who out there in the yard. And then I come on back in the house. So yeah, y'all know. I ain't got nothing to do with what's out there. I can keep the grass mowed, edged up. But everything else, it grow all willy-nilly as it chooses to. And it surprises me what I find out there. So yeah. But y'all know I like to get my birthday shout outs going. I like to get them going. Because I got some folks celebrating a birthday today. Yeah. Sugar got some folks that's celebrating today. I do. I got two. Got two people celebrating today. I And that's, I always like to have somebody personal to celebrate. But if not, I'm going to sing it because it's somebody's birthday today somewhere in this platform. Somebody's celebrating out there. So, yeah, I have to go ahead on and shout them out. I'm going to shout them out. And the first one coming off, rolling off my tongue is Akimi. Akimi, happy birthday, lady. Akimi, it's your birthday. We in the Virgo season. Yeah, our season is up. We are here. We are in season right about now. As the Virgos, yeah, we running things, We run things low key. Anyway, behind the scenes, as usual, who you see behind them running stuff, who are out front. But yeah, we run things. But Akima, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yep, hometown. Yep, like I say, most of them people I know, hometown folks. She was raised with my sister. Her and my sister was running buddies. I was much older. I'm 7 years older than my sister. So yeah, she was running. Yeah, Kimi and my sister. But happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hope you enjoying it. It's Tuesday. You might have cut up over the weekend, or you may be preparing for the weekend ahead. But if you had the opportunity to take Tuesday off, that's a blessing. Because it only comes once a year. If you get to see it, you got all year to plan to take it off. And who else I got? Mac. Now, Mac is just by association. I don't really know Mac. I just know the people that we're friends with is similar folks from my neck of the woods. So I just said, okay, well, Mac, it's your birthday today too. Then, hey, happy birthday to you, Mac. Happy birthday to you. Just by association of who I know and who he know, we share similar friends. So I'm like, they look like he's from my neck of the woods of Decatur County. But hey, I could be wrong. But either way, Mac, happy birthday to you, sir. It's your birthday and Akimi's birthday. You got a twin. Y'all might not even know each other, but hey, it is what it is. You got more people born on the same day. Maybe different year, different time, but born on the same day, and it so happened to be to you too. So happy birthday, y'all. And anybody else out there celebrating a birthday today? Anybody else out there celebrating a birthday today? This song is for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. One more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Enjoy your birthday. This one for me. From sugar to you. Happy birthday. Look, I got somebody that popped up. Who popped up? Hey, Curtis. Curtis done showed up on Sugar's front porch. Hey, Curtis. Good morning to you. I done got kicked off. Y'all. I done got kicked off. Curtis, first guest to come and sit a spell. Can you sit a spell? But if not, I appreciate you stopping by, Curtis. I appreciate you popping up. Yeah. How your morning going? How your morning going? He said, good morning. Good morning to you. I'm about to get my dishes washed. I ain't ate my cereal yet. I ain't ate it yet, Curtis. You ain't miss it. Last time we asked you done ate your cereal? I said, I ate my cereal, Curtis. You like, make another bowl. bowl. I missed you. I was working out. You were working out. But yeah, I'm gonna give me a little few dishes washed up. I ain't got very many. So I don't need that much water. I might only need 1 teardrop of Clorox because I just don't have that many. But you know what I say. Let me get them in there. You know what I say. What putting Clorox in the water do? What it do? What putting Clorox in the water do? Keep your dish rags from being funky. We say no problem. So far, so good. So far, so good. Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. So far, so Curtis says, so far, so good. You're having a good day. Good deal. But yeah, gotta keep them dishcloths from being funky. Help kill off bacteria. Yeah, you get your 2 teardrops of Clorox in your dishwater. You ain't got to worry about no germs. You ain't got to worry about no germs at all. So the day has started, it's kicked off. Is the sun shining where you at? Is the sun shining where you at, Curtis? Is it shining where you at? It's shining over here. He said, he still feel like signing my book today. You still got to sign my book. Yeah, you're right. You still got to get signed your book. He still hasn't signed it. He still hasn't signed it. He's one of the authors that's on my bookshelf. Curtis, he one of the authors that's on my bookshelf. Curtis Butler III. Yeah. And this week I'm telling somebody else's business, Curtis. I'm telling their business. Another author that's on my bookshelf. Somebody that I know, like knowing you. You know, I think this is the first time in my life that I've had the opportunity to purchase books from people that I truly know. I've read books from various, authors. Never met them, but, just read their books. But this is the first time in my life that I've had an opportunity to purchase the books of somebody that I know personally. That's a beautiful thing. That's beautiful. Hey, I got a few folks on here. Hey, Earl. Hey, Charlene. Charlene, that's my niece. Earl, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I got a few folks that stopped by Sugar's porch. Oh, yeah. And Curtis on here. He's an author. Y'all have to check out his book. Y'all have to check out his book. He speaks very candidly on the subject matter of PTSD as a veteran and how he managed to overcome, and full of information. He speaks very candid. Because it's serious business. It really is. It's serious business. The stuff that veterans have been exposed to, as a veteran myself, things that we were exposed to and seen in the military, yeah. You hope you come out, in your right mind, but when you talking about you going to be a soldier in somebody's war, you defending, serving, and protecting somebody's country, yeah, you gonna be affected with some of the stuff that you see. So check out his book. He's in my live right here, in my live. I got his books. I got both of them, and but he got to sign them. You still gotta sign the book. We gonna get them to you, Curtis, so you can sign them for us. Yep, we'll get them to you so you can sign them. Yeah, y'all. Let me rinse these out. Hold up. I'm not done. I'm so anxious to try and talk to somebody. I got 2 more dishes. do both dishes. I'm anxious. Yep. Hey, Charlene. You say hello, Auntie. That's my niece, y'all. That's my niece. And my niece on my husband's side. Yeah. She on here. Good to see y'all. It's like somebody coming to visit your house for real. I was like, y'all come to visit me for real. Yeah. Now, if y'all know me, I'm a recycler. I repurpose stuff. It's hard for me to throw away glass jars. For them that know about glass jars, if you know, it's hard. If you grew up with a generation that recycle stuff and repurpose stuff, glass jars, it was like, I can't throw them away. You know, my husband is getting on to me. He's like, what you gonna do with all of that? I don't know. I might be able to put something in it. Y'all. So it's like, it's hard to throw it away. It's a cute little jar, you know. Cute little jar. Had the sweet relish in it. It's like, if you don't throw it away, I'm like, boom. You never know. It may be something you could put in there. You need an extra something to carry with you. You need something, a container. You might be able to, you got something that you done already bought and paid for that you can reuse again. You got to throw it away. Yeah, Charlie, she say they are very handy. They really are, just like that. If somebody come by and you need to put something in something, let it take it with them, I don't have no problem. You ain't got to take your good dishes with them. Don't put it in there. Close it up. Let them take it with them. Repurpose. Repurpose. So, rinse it up, wash it out with the Clorox that keep it from having a smell. So, yeah. It's hard for me, y'all. It is so hard for me not to throw jars away. It's so hard. And other containers, too. If it's really good containers that I done paid for storage purposes, for carry-out purposes, you're like, why I got to go and purchase carry-out containers when I already done paid for some from a restaurant? And all I got to do is wash them up and let that be something that someone else can use. Throw a little Clorox on them and they good to go. But y'all, I got my dishcloths. They still rocking with me. Love you too. Oh, Charlie, love you too. She said, love you, lady. Love you too. Yeah. It's like it's something where you could be an auntie, but we might be a couple of years apart. I'm not sure. I'm 55, because my father-in-law, he's 92. He's 92. So he has older children, and then his children had children, And so, yeah. I mean, that's like my grandmama. My grandmama, my dad's mom, yeah. Her oldest son had children while she was still having kids. Because she had 17. So her oldest son, he had like 10 or 12 himself. And so he had kids about the same age as my grandmama's youngest kids. Some of them, yeah, they was still having babies. And so, for that reason, it's like you might be an auntie and an uncle to somebody that's older than you. Because if your siblings is older, much older siblings like 10, 15, 20 years, you got grown siblings, then you can have nieces and nephews older than you. Your grandparents, your mom and daddy had older children. And she did. So yeah, it's kind of like that. But yep, got a chance to meet her. We have never met got the chance to meet them when they came to visit. Came to visit, and it was a beautiful, beautiful gathering. Beautiful gathering. Beautiful gathering for the anniversary and birthday celebration. So, y'all, these my toe-up dishcloths. They still hanging in here. My friend said it looked like some chitlins. Who know about chitlins? Now, Earl, I don't eat chitlins, for the record. I don't eat them no more. I used to. But my friend said they look like chitlins to her because she associated everything with food. But she say they make the best dishcloths, and they do. They broke in. Clorox ate them up. But they still could do the job. Yeah. So, for the record, Earl, no, I don't eat no chitlins no more. But, worst case scenario, before I starve, I tear chitlin up. I tear it up. I will tear it up. Yep. Oink, oink. I will tear it up. Worst case scenario, I will not starve. If somebody got some chitlins, before I starve to death, yeah, the chitlin going down the hatch. It's going down. But this is the other one, y'all. It tore up too. They twins. Look like some clean chitlins. I can't unsee it. She already said it. I can't unsee it, y'all. It really do. But, yeah. Yeah. So let me see here. I got to get my cereal, y'all. Get my cereal. Let me do that. I hope y'all enjoying your day. I hope you, wherever you're at, it's nice. Because I hear the sun is shining over here. It's shining bright. It's shining bright. And I got my cereal right here. My Cheerios. They the plain ones. They the plain ones, y'all. And then see here, I'm just going to take everything out at the same time. Got my almond breeze. That's what I like, because regular milk give me the bubble guts. Got my walnuts. I had to put them in another Ziploc bag because the zipper on it broke. Then got the rest of my grapes. And you know, they getting down to their last little life. They ain't looking as popping fresh as they normally do. But I'm going to tighten them up. I'm going to eat them. Because I don't like to waste no food. Look at my little trusty dusty bowl. Was a mug. Kind of broke off. But I keep it. Paris. Bonjour. Bonjour, Charlene. Bonjour, Curtis. Bonjour, Earl. Bonjour, y'all. Bonjour. Say bonjour, sugar. Yeah, that's my French. I took 2 years in high school mandatory. You know, they require you to take a foreign language, and French was mine. So, bonjour, everyone. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Alice. Yeah, I got that too. Je m'appelle Alice. Et toi? And you? What's your name? If you're speaking French out there somewhere, say bonjour, sugar. Bonjour. Bonjour, oui. All right. I'm going to cut it out. But yeah, so let me go ahead on and get my cereal together. I use about 1/3 a cup, even though a serving size of Cheerios is 1.5 cups, which is like 140 calories of the plain cereal. But I don't use that much because, I fancify my cereal. So that's all I need. About 1/3, a little under 1/2 a cup, because I build it up. You're building it up with other nuts and stuff. And I build it up with my grapes and my walnuts. I got about another serving of walnuts left in here. Y'all eat Cheerios. Do you eat Cheerios? That's a 1/4 cup. That's what's required in a serving This is the Simple Truth walnuts, halves and pieces. This is 200 calories in a serving. And this serving is a fourth of a cup. That ain't a lot. It's really not. It's really not a lot from the looks of it, but normally we would be cracking them to get to the meat. But, you know, they already did that for us for a healthy convenience fee. They did it for us, but then they say, well, we can't have them eating all these nuts because they ain't cracked now nut to get to it. So you get lost in the sauce of eating these nuts, and then you're going to eat half a bag before it's over with. So this is about as much as you probably would have cracked, sitting there cracking and eating them, because you're working for it. And after that, so we're going to put that down. That's a fourth of a cup. That's all, 200 calories. What's in here? Maybe about 20, 30 calories of Cheerios. That's considered 200 in that little fourth of a cup. Sits down in there like that. Now this is about a cup and a half, 2 cups is the size right here. Pour that off in there. I'm trying to do right. Right now. I got about 1 serving left. 1 serving left. Y'all like nuts? Do you like nuts? Because I do. I do. I'm not allergic to any, even though I had somewhat of a reaction one time to some Brazil nuts, but only because they were already shelled. I had went and bought them, and I'm sitting there popping them. Sitting there popping them like they candy. And then next thing you know, I felt this flush come over me. This warm feeling, uncomfortable. When I got up and went to the bathroom, my face was red. I bust up out the bathroom. I told my husband, let's go. Let's go. I think I'm having an allergic reaction to this, whatever I just ate. I'm having an allergic reaction to these Brazil nuts. Scared me. Scared me. And I've had a reaction as a child to sweets, certain sweets, but it was nothing like that. I had more of the reaction where you break it out, you start itching, that kind. So, got my grapes. Oh man, okay. Let me see what it said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me get one. Let me get 2 more. Let me get 2 more. Let me get 2 more. I like grapes in mine, y'all. Try grapes. Try grapes. Nah. Try some grapes in yours. Most people do the dry version, the raisins. And some people do cranberries. Try the grapes, the whole fruit. And I only do it because the Cheerios are actually unsweetened. They're not sweet. They're not the honey nut. Yeah, I'm going to tighten them on up. Between tomorrow, I'll leave them on up. So yeah, try it with the grapes. You'd be surprised. Just enough to bathe my cereal in it. Just enough. I don't want a lot of milk. I don't want it floating. I don't want it. Just to bathe it. So I done fancified them. So I like to go ahead on and stir that up. Before I do that, I'm gonna go on and sing my song to the sun, cause he's shining. Y'all, let me show you. He's shining bright out there. He's shining bright. He's like, all right, sugar, where my song at? Where my song at? Mm-hmm. He said, "Son's like, I'm here. Where my song at, sugar? Where my song at? Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun." song to the sun. Yeah, I wrote it. I said, I'm going to write me a song to the sun. Folks write songs about the sun. I'm going to write me one. Oh, hey, Mr. Sun. Because we appreciate him. We appreciate the sun. Without the sun, we couldn't be here. We couldn't exist in this solar system. Could be job. We could not exist. Our energy source comes from the sun. And it does its job. It shines on the just and the unjust. Yep. It's impartial as to who it shines on. Only thing that gets in the way is a cloud. It might block the view, but it's still out there in the mist. So I'm thankful to see it every day. So I'm going on, get my spoonful in. You see, I got it loaded up there. Got the grape, got the walnuts, Cheerios, and it's been bathed in the almond milk. Yep, that's just what I thought. That is good to me. That is good to me. Try it, y'all. Try it. I'm not a big breakfast eater. I used to eat the grits, the eggs, the bacon, the pancakes and stuff, but I just do it on occasion. I'll do it on occasions. More likely, if I go out of town or something, you know, if they have a breakfast that you can go to, if you're staying over a hotel or somewhere, not mainly indulged in. And every once in a while, I might get up and pick some, but at this stage of my life, I'm not eating heavy like that. Although it's good now. Now, if you out there working, and you working, you run it off. You can burn it off. You out there physical labor, you can burn that stuff off. But yeah, I'm not working hard and pushing this body like that. So, and even still, you have to be mindful. Have to be mindful. But it's good though. Let me stop talking about this. So I won't be done eat my cereal. My cereal, my taste buds and start changing their mind on what they have a taste for. So I'm gonna stay right here. Yep, that's good to me. But y'all got some business to tell today. I got some business to tell today. I do. Somebody I know. Sometimes you just have to close your eyes. It's the grapes, the walnuts. Yeah, it's good though. Good Lord. It's like the grape got that little tinge of sourness, but the sweetness. That's good. If you one, and me one. What y'all have for breakfast? What y'all have? Put it in the comment section. What y'all have? You, me. You, me. Well, you, me. You and me. Yeah, that is good to me. How about you? Go me. Yep. Now get your bowl. Now get your bowl of Cheerios and fancy it up. Okay. Down to my last scoop. Y'all know I have to have a grape in my last scoop. My last scoop of Cheerios. I mean, you ain't necessarily got to have a walnut on it, but even though it's one on here, I have to have that last grape. Look at that walnut. Just look at that. Just fell out over there. That's it. As the French say, bon appetit. Yeah, that was good. That's good. And my last little milk. One little Cheerios swimming around there. There it is. That was good, y'all. It's good. That was good to me, y'all. So, that note, and I'm about to tell somebody business, and it's good too. Yeah, Sugar about to tell somebody business. It's like what I like to do. I like to tell folks business. I like to tell what they do for a living. And especially the small business. You know, we are the backbone of America. We are out here providing services and products to our communities, whether it's local or whether you're shipping, e-commerce, brick and mortar. Small businessmen out here trying to provide something for the people, you know, in whatever capacity, trying to provide it for them. And, you know, and today, like I said, I'm telling the business of an author. Yep, an author that I know. Friend of mine for over 25 years. Yep. Yeah, I'm telling it. I'm telling her business, y'all. I'm telling her business, and Curtis was like, thanks, Shug. Now stop snitching. Yeah, almost ditch and tell your business, Curtis. In this case, I'm snitching and telling the business of another author friend of mine. She's been writing since 2020. Her first set came out in 2020. She was writing and truck driving. Is it writing and get back on it? Riding, driving, and writing. Driving and writing. It's like, da-da. James has entered the building of Who's on Sugar's Bookshelf. She's on here. She penned her first trilogy novel called Pure Sin Trilogy. 3 books about 3 young ladies. And like I say, it comes with a warning. It comes with the warning. Now me, like I said, I'm a little squeamish, so it's only once I see I'm about to get to certain parts in the book, I have to go on and get past it, because I'm not a fan of yeah, it's erotic, intense erotic style of writing. You know, think of 50 Shades of Grey when they was back there reading 50 Shades of Grey, that the salon was packed with women and they got to talking about it. I had never really knew much about it, but once it got going, then they come in the salon talking about 50 Shades of Grey. But in this case, yeah, on that level. But she has various subject matter, various storylines, and very creative, very, very attention to detail to make it as authentic as she can as far as the storyline. But it is from the erotic, intense erotic genre of writing. Me, personally, I like this one because it's less on the erotic side, but more on the love side. This one is called A Promise Kept. This is my favorite. A Promise Kept by Theta James. This is my favorite, y'all. It's a Valentine novella. You know, it came out in 2021. It came out around Valentine's Day. That's my daddy's birthday. That was his birthday, you know. And I was like, oh, see if I dropped it on my dad's birthday. Yeah. And like I said, it's a few errors in here, but this is really, I said, Theta. I be telling her, I be saying, Theta, write me some PG. You know, write me something PG. This ain't all the way PG, but it's about as close out of all of the work she's done that I could be like, oh, I can see the love. I can read it. I can see it. And look, y'all, like I said, I always have a favorite chapter, chapter 10, and the page 49, the second paragraph. You know, I ain't gonna tell it. You know, I'm not going to tell too much of what's in between these pages because it's beautiful for you to read it for yourself, you know. I don't want to spill it. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But Theta James, she's on Amazon. You can reach her even here on my page. She's one of my friends. Like I said, over 25 years. You can hit her up. Go on over to her page. Follow her. See her work. You know, she promotes a lot of other authors as well as her work, you know. But this is the one that I say, Theta, they was in love, and then there was a dilemma, and and was the dilemma solved? Well, hey, this is worth you looking and going and purchasing and reading it for yourself. But it is beautiful word. I mean, like I say, she does her attention to details where she can describe stuff where you can see it vivid. It's vivid. It's vivid in how she writes. You know, like she's a Virgo. Yeah, we have attention to detail. Virgo. Yeah, that's one of the qualities. Yeah, and so you be able to see it. You be able to tell it. And it's 95, let me see how many pages. It's a novella, so it's 56 pages, and you could probably read it in one sitting, just because once you get to reading it, it's going to draw you in. It really is. But it does come with the warning for those that, you know, don't particularly want to read anything erotic. Yeah, it does come with that. But it's milder to as far as what I would compare it to her other work. This is mild. So yeah, check out that A Promise Kept. And then the other ones, the Pure Sin Trilogy. Book 1, I have all 3 of them. Book 2. And book 3. Yep. Yeah, this was the first of her writing. That was the first. So yeah, and she's still writing, y'all. She's still writing. So yeah, go check her out. Go check her out. You know, like I said, because of the fact that I don't know, more reserved in that area of what goes on in the bedroom. Yeah. But to think that I like scary movies, and I can do scary movies, even the ones that's closer to them with possessions and stuff, I can do that. I like Dracula. Even Dracula was Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's my favorite. You know, it was scary. But you think I'm squeamish when it comes to what goes on in the bedroom. I'm squeamish about it, you know. But for me, I'm a fan of scary. She's working on something scary too. So, yeah. I said that'll probably be some PG. So, but y'all check out. Check out my friend, Better James. Check her out. Check her out, y'all. So, on to my next subject matter. On to my subject. It's just good to see folks on here. Good to see y'all show up. Sit a spell with Sugar. Good to see you. So let me see what else I'm going to talk about. You know, I like to talk about something old. And this right about now has been somewhat of a staple of mine to talk about. Because, once again, it's something that we're no longer doing. We don't do it anymore as we used to. My parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, now, parents and grandparents, you know, they did it. Taking pictures. Getting them developed. Filling up photo albums so they can preserve memories and look back on them. And so it's a tradition that I maintain even to this day. I like to go and print out pictures, give them as gifts for the sake, because we in digital world, and digital world is kind of robbing us of that art to be able to go and print out pictures and purchase a photo album to put them in and secure those memories that you can look back on. Now, digital world is great because it allows you to have access all in one spot. That phone, you back it up as much as you can, but print some stuff out. And so I always like to use my photo album that I've had for the last 35 plus years, and I got people in here that I've known from elementary school, high school, family, friends, yeah. And I still managed to keep up with it, you know. Kept up with it. And so I was like I said, who made it to Sugar's photo album, to the cover? Who managed to get to the cover of Sugar's photo album? One of my high school friends again. Her name is Alice. Alice Sugar. You in Sugar's photo album, Alice. You up in here. Yep, but we exchanged senior pictures. We exchange those pictures, you know, just to remember, folks. This is a way to remember. And, you know, you secure them in somewhere safe, somewhere in a photo album. So, Alice, you on Sugar's front of the cover. You're at the cover of Sugar's photo album. You made it to the front. And if you don't have this picture, Alice, hit me up. Because I have it. Hit me up. Let me know, because people lose precious memories. They lose precious photos that they don't have access to anymore. And we're talking about years. This is over 35 years ago. So it's bound to happen. Life is bound to happen, to lose access, you know, to something that you hold dear to you. So yeah, let me know, Alice. Alice, you on the front. You made it to the front of the cover. Y'all do the same. Go on the Walgreens. Go on, sit down there and plug your phone in and select you some pictures and print them out. Do that. It's the best feeling in the world. And take your grandkids, take your kids down there, let them do it. Let them see it. And then they may give you a time to come back. If they are not available to do it right then, they might give you a time to come back and pick them up. Because I go to Walgreens, but you also can have it sent to online printing, and they can ship them to you if you want that too. But I just like to get up and go down there and sit there And then I prompted, I prompt the pictures that I want to print out, so that when I get there, it populates in the first 50 to 200 pictures that you have when you plug your phone in. It'll prompt it to grab those first 200, and then you got those pictures already on there to start printing them out. And so being able to have access to digital world and being able to go and print them out, that's a beautiful thing. So if you're not still printing out pictures, if you're not, do that, because digital world did it. Hey, Deborah. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. That's my family on my mama's side. I have to let them know who in the chat. That's my family on my mama's side. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we come from a big family. Huge family. Huge family on my mama's side. Yeah, we talk about generations going back from my mom, my grandmama, great grandmama. Yeah, we come from a huge family. But it's good to see you on your Sugar on live. Just sitting on the porch. See, you gonna stop by to see me on my Facebook front porch. It's good to see you. I'm looking forward to us cruising. I'm looking forward to it. So, countdown is on. Countdown. just on here running my mouth, Deborah. Just on here running my mouth. Shooting the breeze. Seeing who's gonna stop by. She said, I'm ready for the cruise. Yeah, I'm ready. I am ready for it. We ready. If ain't nobody else, we ready for it, ain't we? So yes, y'all, we come from a long family history. We were fortunate enough to have access to the knowledge, and we're trying to hold on to it, ain't we, Deborah? We're trying to hold on to it. We're trying to keep it going generation after generation. That's what we're trying to do. Stay in touch with your roots. Trying to stay in touch. And we got a lot. We got a lot of folks in our family. Got a lot of folks. She said, let them know. I'm letting them know. Yeah, we got many folks. And yeah, we'll be honoring one of the ladies that is, she's 90. She turned 90 this year, I believe. And so yeah, we'll be honoring her and wearing our colors, to honor her. Pink. Yeah. It's gonna be beautiful. I haven't been on a cruise in over when the last time I've been on a cruise? About 20 years. Yeah, it's been about 20 years. I did a Disney cruise, and that was very nice. So yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, we're going on the Royal Caribbean. Yeah, gonna be sailing out. But it's beautiful to meet people, because I had never really been to a family reunion on my mom's side. The extensions of my grandmother, her mom, because it's her mom through her mother, and so that's where the genealogy goes up through my mom, her mom, and then her mom, my grandmother, my great grandmother, and then from there as far back as they could go. And so it was exciting. I've been to 2 reunions, and then COVID hit, and then so now this is the opportunity to be able to jump back in here and go into this one again. And so this time we hit in the water to do it. Yep. Down in South Georgia, and North Florida. There's Georgia and Florida. We full of our people. Georgia and Florida. Now we got folks all over the United States and even outside the country. But the roots stem from down there. Yep, Georgia in Florida, South Georgia and Florida. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah. We're going to create some great memories. Get some good pictures. And come back and print them off. We're going to come back and print them off, Deborah. Come back and print them off and start some photo albums up. How about that? We got in digital world. We're going to take as many pictures as we can. And we're going to come back and print them up. Go on down to Walgreens and start some photo albums. For the grands, great-grands, mamas, daddies, cousins, you know, it's important. It's one history that, and one tradition that we've done for years, and so now we're gonna get to do it. Print some off. She said, "I'm packing now." I know that's right. I pretty much got what I want. I got everything that I think I want to carry with me. Because I'm packing where it's just like, I want free-flowing. Free-flowing clothes. I want a free flow because I don't want nothing binding me down. I don't want nothing too binding. Yeah. It's just like, I'm packing now. Pack it, Deborah. Pack it, honey. Pack it. You got the suitcase by the door. Get the suitcase by the door and you scoop it up. And roll on out. Yeah, it's countdown. I'm looking forward to it. I am definitely looking forward to it. I am, because it's the last one we went to was that my husband and I came and attended was 2019. And now, like I said, that was just before COVID, and then COVID hit, and then it was like, okay, trying to get it started back off again, you know, in a cautious manner, and everybody's trying to be cautious and careful. But yeah, it's open season now. It's open season now. We back outside. We back outside, and we can get it kicked off full-fledged. It's 2026. Yeah, they had it last year, about 2024. Y'all did it in 2022, which we didn't get a chance to attend. But this year, I said, yeah, I'm going this year, and any other years after that we are able to come, be going. So, on that note, I got a couple of other things I would like to talk about. I like to talk about my pennies. You know, I like to go through. For those that know, Shuga done made it public. I like pennies. I like pennies, Deborah. I like pennies, y'all. I like them. As a kid, we grew up understanding the value of a penny. You could buy a piece of candy if you only had 1 cent. You know, like I said, it's the children's currency. If you had a local candy store right down in your neighborhood, you can go and take a penny, find it on the ground, and going straight to the candy store. They had the jug sitting up on the counter. You can go and buy you a piece of candy. If you only had 1 penny, you can buy you at least a piece of candy or 2 cookies for a penny. That was Miss Clark. That's what she had. There was a yeah. We could buy some as kids with some pennies, and if you found a nickel, dime, or quarter, ooh, boy, that was even sweeter. But you could at least spend a penny. You could at least buy something for a penny. And if I find a penny on the ground, boy, I'm picking it up, and that's where I'm going. Straight to the candy store. Sugar. Sugar. That's, you know, I like the sugar. And so, I like to go through my pennies because they ain't making them no more. If you didn't know, they're no longer making pennies anymore. They've gone out of print because they say it costs too much money to print them than the value of the penny itself. They've run about 3-4 cents just to print a penny out of the current metal that they was using, which was zinc. They used copper, then they moved to zinc to try and reduce the cost of manufacturing. But so now, they say, unfortunately, no. It don't make no sense to print pennies, and it's losing money on it. So, as of November of last year, 2025, they stopped printing pennies. And I'm like, they ain't got no more pennies. They ain't print no more. They said, I get it. Yeah, it don't make sense to lose money. That's our tax dollars that they print to make the money. So it's like, okay, yeah, do that. If it's costing you more to make a penny than the value of the penny, then stop it. I say stop it. But in the meantime, for those that are born after this year, they ain't no 2026 pennies. There ain't no 2026 pennies. So I go through, and if I got a penny with the year you were born, say, Sugar, that's me. You got a penny represent the year I was born, and I'm keeping up. I'm keeping up with the pennies, and the ones that has the most pennies of that year, I'm gonna shout them out. I'm gonna shout them out. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love, Deborah. See the hearts just float up. They just float on up. I like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see if I can find your year in here. If your year populate up in Sugar's pennies. Let me see what I got here. Okay, this says 1972. 1972. Boop, boop, boop. There go the hearts. Boop, boop, boop. She said 1961. Let me see if I got a 1961 that I already registered. I sure enough do, Deborah. I got 4 pennies that represents 1961. You in here? You in here, Deborah? Sugar got you up. You squared away. You in here? You official. I got 4 pennies to represent the year you was born. So yeah, look at that. I got it in here, y'all. Do I got your year? Whoever is your year represented in Sugar's penny? Say, Sugar, you got my year. She say 61, 1961. Yeah. You made it in here, Deborah. You made it. Let me see who born in 72. This is a 72 penny. 72. Is that you? I got your 72. That's how many pennies I got. 5, 10, 15. I got 19 pennies that represent those born in 1972. You up in here. You made it. You've been represented. Deborah said, I'm 61. Deborah, I got you. 4 pennies. 4 of them. Now, I got a bunch of pennies to go through. I don't know how long it's going to take me, so it may be more than that. But right now, you sitting at 4 pennies that represent the year you was born. Got 4. Let's see what else I got. Let me see who else I got. Let's see. I got 1977. 1977. Who year is that? 1, 2, 3. That's 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 19 pennies to represent 1977. And I have to use my trusted magnifying glass. It's old too. It's something old. I don't throw away much of nothing. I'm not a pack rat, but I definitely like to hang on to stuff. You know, we don't throw away everything, right? We just don't throw away everything. But this right here is something we grew up using, magnifying glass. We got readers today, which I do have, but this is quick. I don't have to be trying to struggle to get the arms of the glasses on. It's quick. And they got that little middle right there, that little center. That's magnification to another level. You got my lips on now. I'm being silly. You got my lips on there. So, 1977. And it got the letter D, which means it was printed in Denver, Colorado, because they have several facilities that print up our currency. But this has the letter D on it. 1977. You up in here. We're going to see what year has the most pennies before it's all over with. We're going to see. Let's see what else we got. Let me see. 1984. Who was born in 1984? Who was born in 84? Is that your year? 5, 10? I got 5, 6, 7, 8 pennies. Represent the 1984 babies. You up in there. 84, I was 14 in 84. Because I was born in 1970. Yeah, I was 1970. So, Yeah, I was 14, right? Getting ready to go to high school, from middle school to high school. Going to ninth grade. Yep, 1984. Got the letter D on it. Yep, the letter D. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see who else. Let's see. All right. Okay, that's another 1984. Now, it doesn't have a letter underneath the year. It doesn't have a letter on it. So that means that it was printed in Philadelphia by default, from what they say. Now, I'm just doing my research, Googling. If it doesn't have a letter printed underneath the year, that means it was printed in Philadelphia at that facility. But if it has a letter, then that letter signifies what facility printed it. Okay, 1984. All right. Okay, 2021. 2021 shining. Because 2021 was right after COVID, so when nobody, they were still spending money, but the production probably slowed down. It slowed down after COVID because we were swiping cards and we was in the house ordering stuff online. We didn't have no need for it, just ordering stuff. It was being shipped to us, so we weren't really going and spending no tangible money. We wasn't handling tangible money. So that penny is sharp as a tack. 2021. It ain't really been nowhere. It's probably my pennies is probably the first place it landed after they cracked that. How they do it? At the cashier, they crack it and open up the pennies out of the wrapper so that they can refill the tray. And I might have been the first one to get a hold of that penny. He ain't been spent since. I might have been the first one. Yeah, they get it from the bank. They would go to the bank and get them. Crack that penny wrapper open. Yeah, I might have been the first one. So, 2021, you born in 2021, you a baby, but you up in Sugar's pennies. That makes 4 of you. I got 4 pennies represent 2021. That's a baby. It's 2026. So if you seeing this 10, 15, 20 years from now, you was represented up in Sugar's pennies, you made it. You made it. Just a baby. All right, let's see who else. All right, 2015. 2015. Let's see what I got. I got 8 pennies represent 2015. 2015 got a little wear and tear on it. You consider how old the pennies are based on the year that it was printed. If that's the year you was born, 2015, how old are you? 11. You're 11. It's 2026. You're 11 years old. Sure got a penny to represent the year. As a matter of fact, I got 8 of them so far. That's the year you was born, 2015. 11 years old. All right, what's next? Who next? Let's see. Who else I got? 1975. 1975, is that the year you were born? I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That makes 31 pennies representing 1975. And it has the letter D, which means it was printed in Denver. I was 5 years old. That's it. I was just 5. Thank you, cuz. Say thank you for stopping in and sitting a spell with me. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. See you on the cruise. Love you. Yep, my cousin Deborah stopped in. Yeah. So 1975, y'all. I was 5 years old. That's it. I was 5. Let me see what else. Let's see what else I got. I was 6'5", getting ready to go 1st grade. All right, what else I have? 1994. All right, 94. You up in here? You up in here pretty good too. As a matter of fact, 5, 10, 11, 12. That's 13 pennies to represent you. 13. 94. How old are you? Either you're gonna be 32 or you're already 32 this year. So that penny is 32 years old. Now 75, the one that was 1975, how old is that penny? That penny would be what? 75, 76, 86, 96, 2006, 16, 26. It would be 51 for those born in 75. So that penny would have been 75 years old. But yeah, 1994. Who was born in 1994? You be 32 or you already 32. So the penny represents the you up in Sugar's pennies. You up in here. All right, let's see what else I got. Let's see what this one say. All right, 1969. 1969. 69, I got 5, 10, 11 pennies. You up in here, 69, look at you. You made it. You made it. Should have got a penny to represent the year you were born. Yeah. Look at that. And it has the letter D on it, so it was printed in Denver. Yeah. Look at you. You looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, 69 penny. That's, yeah. This particular penny represents 69. You look pretty good. Like I say, before 82, the pennies were made out of copper, predominantly copper, and then after 82, it became zinc for, trying to reduce the cost of printing. Yeah. That's you. You up in here. 69. You up in here. Up in here good. You up in here pretty good too. All right, let's see what this one is. It's pretty shining. Okay, this is 2021. That's 2021, y'all. Now he look a little rough. 2021 done been out. He been spent. He been spent somewhere before he got to me. 2021, let me go on and put you down. That makes 5 of you. That 5 pennies that I got for 2021. Yep, this is the other 2021 penny. So, this one on the right, it's a little bit more tarnished. But that one ain't, like I say, it didn't make it from the tray to my pocket. And then on over here to my pennies. That's where it went. From my tray to my pennies. It didn't get to see the light of day beyond that. So, it makes a difference. You got a little wear and tear on that one. All right, let's see who else I got. And I'm going to do about 2 more, and then I'm going to get off of here. All right, 2013. 2013. Who 2013? I got 4 pennies to represent you, 2013. You made it. How old are you, 2013? If you're not 13, you're going to be 13. Because this is 2026. Should have got a penny to represent the year you were born. 2013. So this penny is 13 years old. Representing you. It doesn't have a letter. So that means it was printed by default in Philadelphia. At that printing facility. So yeah. 2013. It's got some, it ain't got much wear, but it's 13 years old, so it's still pretty good. It did pretty good, y'all. Did pretty good. All right, one more. All right, who is this? 1994. And it's got the letter D on it. 1994. Is that your year? Well, then that means I got 5, 10, 14 pennies represent the year you were born. If you was born in 1994, you're going to be 32 if you ain't already 32. So this penny is 32 years old. I mean, yeah. It's been in circulation. It's been around. Yep, it's been around. It's been in somebody's pocket, somebody's purse, somebody's coin purse. So this is my little coin purse, y'all. That's where I pull it out of. My little coin purse. My little coin purse. But yeah, pull it out of there. 1994. That's all right. All right, one more. Okay, let's see what this one says. This one looks like it's older. Okay, this is 1989. 1989, that was the year I graduated. The year I graduated, 1989. Graduated high school. Yeah, look at that. I got 7 pennies that represent the year I graduated high school. 89. Walked off that stage. Got that diploma. Yeah, that was the first key to access the world from. That diploma. 1989. Who was born in 89? You were born in 89. If you were born in 89, how old are you? How old are you? Born in 89. I'm trying to, I'm computing. I'm trying to compute. 89. Put it in the comment section. 89, 99, 2009, 2019. That's what? 37? Are you gonna be 37? This penny 37 years old. There's Lincoln on there. He's on there. Yeah. There you go. That's 7 pennies to represent the year of 89. But yeah, y'all. It's been a pleasure. Look, I've enjoyed interacting. I've enjoyed engaging. I enjoyed talking with everybody. I enjoyed all the subject matter and being able to, cut up with folks in the comment sections. I love that. I love that. If Deborah said, she said, in the good old days, penny candy. Said, my daddy owned a corner confectionery store, so I had plenty of candy. My cousin said she had plenty of candy. Ooh, Lord, I love that. I love that. She said she had plenty. My cousin Deborah said, you had access, unlimited access. Woo! Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We did. We enjoyed ourselves with these pennies. We enjoyed ourselves. So even to this very day, I can't walk by nothing on the ground. A penny in the lowest currency, I'm going to pick it up just because of the value that was established with me as a kid. I'm going to pick it up. And now it's no longer being printed. So, yeah. If you got some pennies, go through them. Take a look at them. See what you got. See what surprises may show up on the years that you have on your pennies. See what you got, See what you got. So, on that note, y'all, I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Deborah, Curtis, Earl, Charlene, those that managed to pop up but wasn't able to stay. I appreciate you. I certainly do. I enjoy being on here, interacting. I'm live. I'm real. That's me. Sugars in the breeze. That's what I do. And I hope to see you all back here in the morning. Surprise me. Whoever shows up, surprise me. Between 10 and 11, I come on. And hope to see somebody stop by to say, hey, Sugar. Bonjour, Sugar. Good to see you. So I can say the same. So I can say the same. And I will be downloading it, and it'll be up on my YouTube channel. So 30 days here on Facebook platform, then they take it down, but I get to secure it and put it somewhere else for those who want to go back and watch it. But you got 30 days to go back and watch it here on Facebook. And if you enjoy my content, you can shoot me some stars. There's a star button right there. It means 1 penny equals 1 star. And like I say, I take pennies in all forms. Tangible, digital, If you're inclined and feel like you enjoy my content enough to shoot me some pennies, I appreciate it and I thank you. But in the meantime, I enjoy coming on and interacting. So on that note, y'all, I'm going on sing my theme song on the way up out of here. Shuga Shootin' the breeze, y'all. 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 Hey, Shuga Shootin' the breeze, y'all. Shuga Shootin' the breeze, y'all. Woo woo. Shuga Shootin' the breeze, y'all. Shuga Shootin' the breeze, y'all. Random when it hits me, I run with it. Hey, random when it hits me, I run with it. That's what I do. All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Love you. Mwah.